Hey guys, welcome back to the prep vlogs. Hope everyone is good. I thought I would hop on here and just pick up the camera, to be honest, because I feel like I put so much pressure on like showing you a day in the life or like showing you a full day of eating, all that things. And I just want to pick up my camera, to be honest. I think prep's got to the point where like sometimes energy can be a little bit low back end of the day, so it might be that I'm just picking up the camera over the next few days, like more in the morning than in the evening when I'm absolutely like out of it. But it's currently the 9th of August. It's a rest day. I am feeling even better today because this morning coach aka Harry has said let's do up the output, because we've been pushing pretty hard over the last, I think it's been like a week and a half, possibly slightly more than that, since we made quite big changes and then like haven't done any high days the output since that. And we've run quite flat this week as a whole. But this morning visuals were definitely looking like they need a little refresh. So we're going to do a D output today. So 8k sets, which we love. Means I can have a nice relaxing morning with a coffee and just chill in my pajamas a little bit longer before getting on to my client check-ins. And yeah, just feeling good. To be honest, like in terms of how I'm feeling 5 weeks out from my first show, that some days are harder than others in terms of like energy, but just feeling really positive, like mindset wise and like just within myself. Like yes, there is definitely harder days, especially where like I also work a 9 to 5. There is days where I have to then, really try and think, right, how am I going to tick all of these boxes? And, I think with prep, it's important to like take it on a day by day. Like, what am I going to do today that is going to allow me to tick all the boxes? Not, oh my gosh, I've got this coming up this week and I'm going to have to navigate this and this and this. Like, literally take it on a day by day approach, because otherwise you are just going to sit there and be so overwhelmed. And that just allows you to really navigate through it and just say, right, got through another day. Like me and Harry are so funny in the evening when we're sat in bed, like with our chill time, eating our final meal of the day. We're like, right, cheers to another day on prep. Like we finished off another day on prep, and like it's a big win. So, but yeah, just still enjoying the process, and yeah, just can't believe how quickly it's going, to be honest. And I feel really grateful that like my body has responded so well to this prep too, because I did have a little bit of anxiety coming into it that potentially like, my body wouldn't respond and it would just be a bit of a difficult diet. But every time we've made changes, etc., like the body's it's just done its thing. So yeah, really just trusting that is prep, just trusting the process. And in 5 weeks time we're going to be there, we're going to be on stage, we're going to be in our bikini and all the exciting things like that. I've actually got next week a little makeup class with Danielle Spencer. If anyone knows Danielle Spencer, she's amazing. And she is coming over to do a makeup class with me so that I can do my makeup on show days, because I have visions of like, I say relaxing, I don't think show days are ever relaxing, but relaxing mornings, doing my makeup before show day, doing my hair, listen to a podcast, all of those sort of like relaxing things. So I'm super excited for that. Trying to think what else I haven't really got. Oh, and then me and Harry have also got it's his birthday next week, so I have booked us 2 nights away in like a little homestay. So that should be nice and relaxing. This little cute getaway. Totally going to be an R&R sort of jobby. So I can always take you guys along for that, or take a few clips. I think we're going to try and shut off and literally like use it as like a final refresh before like the weeks of like shows kick off and we're just traveling about and feeling a little bit shattered. So our final R&R number. But as I say, I'm just going to pick up the camera over the next few days at random points where it just seems right to, and do a bit of a kind of spend a few days with me on prep sort of vlog. my current on-the-go meal obsession is my frozen yogurt meal, which is less frozen now that it's been out of the freezer for a few hours, but it's such an easy meal to prep and take with you. And if you put it in the freezer beforehand, it just means that it stays colder for longer when you're out and about and it's like 30 degrees like today. It's still cold by the time you come and eat it, which tastes great. It is now the next morning, so Monday 10th of August, and I'm just putting on a little bit of makeup before I go to the gym, make myself feel a bit better in myself. I'm a big advocate of if you feel good in the gym, if you look good in the gym, you can tell it's literally 10 to 5 in the morning. If you look good in the gym, you feel good in the gym, you live good in the gym. So that is, what is going on right now. But today is actually a high day. So we have increased food today. And again, another day of 8K steps. So I've been told, this is what I've been told. Harry goes, hard day's coming in tomorrow, and then it's going to be a push and pull, which means pushing hard to then pull back again, pushing hard to pull back again. Yeah, I'm sure it's going to fuck the head, but I'm ready for it. So normally on a training day, I would have 123 grams of carbs, but today I have, I think it's 300. So that is, it's over twice the amount. It's probably like 2.6 or something the amount. So quite a lot more in terms of carbage. So I'll try and take you through a bit of that. But this morning, we actually had a new low, which was nice, and hopefully means that my body needed yesterday's output of just 8K steps, no cardio, to essentially drop off some fatigue that I was holding. So 53.6, which yesterday I was 54.3, so a good 0.6 down overnight, which is pretty mental. And it's just mental that we're now into the 53s, because to me, like, when I get into the 53s, I'm like, okay, we're closing in now, like, because we're about, what are we, just over 3 kg off what my last stage weight was when I last competed, because when I last competed it was 51.2. So we are closing in now with just under 5 weeks to go, and super excited. I shall see you in a second. I'll finish off my blush, but then I'll be making my way to the breakfast table, where I think I've got about 100 grams of Jason's sourdough bread. And here we have it. So meal one on this high day, which is actually my pre-workout for legs. I have 1 egg, 60 grams of egg whites, 2 turkey rashers, and 100 grams of sourdough. And then I also have 50 grams actually, because we're reducing veg over this high day. So 50 grams of veg on there as well. Now from training legs, which was a good session, and I am just about to eat my post-workout meal, which I've not actually seen rice in quite a while. So it's nice to see some rice on the plate. It's nice to get the rice cooker out. It was a great experience. And we've got rice again later too. But we've got 60 grams of rice with this meal, 70 grams of pineapple, and then 70 grams of chicken with a little bit of lettuce as well. And then also my sweet chili reduced sugar version sauce, which I rave on about because it tastes amazing. Just like that, it is lunchtime and time for the third meal of this holiday. So I am having something that I've not had for quite a while, which is a caramel snacker jack. And I've actually got 4 of them, along with some protein yogurt, which is always on the menu, but is a good staple meal. So I think that's 100 grams of yogurt. I think the Phage yogurt. Is it Phage or Fadge? I don't quite know how you pronounce it, but that one. And then I think I had 15 or 18 grams of protein, something along those lines, not loads of protein. And then 55 grams of blueberries, and then 10 grams of squeezy peanut butter on there, and a little sprinkle of cinnamon as well. So gonna enjoy this on my lunchtime. Probably crumble up one of the rice cakes into the yogurt, because I do like to eat it that way. But yeah, gonna enjoy this little sweet treat. I feel like all I'm basically showing you is me stuffing my face, but other than that, I'm basically just working. So it's very much work, mealtime, work, mealtime. So it's about 5:15 and I've just cooked up meal 4, which is my beef and rice meal. I have beef all the time, but I normally have it as a salad. So obviously rice is additional. We've got 60 grams of rice, 65 grams of beef, and then 50 grams of veggies. And then I've also popped on 5 grams of, it's essentially extra virgin olive oil, but it's a special oil that my mum brought back from her trip to Lake Garda. So shout out to Alison, I'm trying your oil on my high day. I have just returned home from a little post office trip with a lovely delivery. This is the peak of prep, really. Also showing off my maturity, because I'm now very much more of a black coffee girl. We'll be turning back to a flight white / latte post prep, but for now, the black coffees do me. And so I've got our Nespresso order. Some may say we are a hazelnut household because we've both gone for roasted hazelnut. I've got 2, Harry's got 1. And then I also ordered up some sweet vanilla, some golden caramel, and then a Starbucks Vertuo, because I really like having iced coffees. And the iced coffees that I got last time have all sold out because it's like their summer collection. So I've decided to go for Starbucks, and then Harry has got some rather strong sort of espresso numbers, which are far too coffee mature for me, and I shall stick to my nice sweet flavours because I'm only so mature. We have spent the evening pretty much doing show day competitive admin, which is always fun, looking at hotels and buying entry fees. I don't know if anyone else has experienced it, but like when you tell your average kind of person who doesn't know anything about bodybuilding that you're competing, they always say, don't they, Harry, like, do you get paid for that? Or like, yeah.
What's in it for you then?
What's in it for you?
No,
it's me paying over £100.
About £400 dent.
Yeah.
With tans, travel, petrol.
Yeah.
Bikinis.
So, yeah. So we got a little bit of life admin almost done this evening. Still got a little bit to finish off, but pretty much got all shows booked now, which is super exciting. And just finishing off, today's high day with the behind the scenes BTS with my favourite meal of the day, porridge, and I have nearly double in this meal what I normally have. Normally I have 65 grams of oats, and I actually have 110, which is truly magical. Meal of the day, so 110 grams of oats, 25 grams of chocolate orange whey, I think it was 80 grams of raspberries, it was either 80 or 85, can't quite remember, and don't have the hands to pick up my phone right now. And then 5 grams of dark chocolate and 20 grams of peanut butter. Yep, that's what it is, Ivy. And then some cinnamon on top of that too. She's literally... You're literally about to get food. You don't need to go get it yourself. That is the final meal of today's high day, and tomorrow we return back to reality. You now join me on Friday the 14th of August, where it's actually the big man's birthday. It is Harry's birthday today. He is 26, which I'm sure he's ecstatic about. I shall ask him in a second. But we've actually come for a cutesy little staycation getaway near Bristol. These are the current views out from the little lodge that we're staying in. Honestly, it is, yeah, so stunning. And obviously we're on prep. We wanted to get away. Well, I wanted to book something for his birthday for us to be able to get away where we can't obviously go on holiday, like a proper holiday. So you kind of end up booking a prep for any holiday, but it is so nice here. Like, we're staying in Winford, I think it's called Winford or Windford. Not really sure. I haven't really heard of it. I didn't really know what to expect. But it's a really cute little neighbourhood, and like there was a cute little pub that we went to last night. And so today we're going to go to a gym. I'm not really sure what the gym's called. I have to ask Harry because I've just let him scout it out. And then we might head into Bristol later potentially. But it has a little hot tub as well over here, which we did get some use out of last night, so that was lovely. It is quite messy in here because, as anyone on prep knows, you have loads of stuff. Oh, Harry, in the loo?
What?
You're brushing your teeth. So, how does it feel? What's it, closer to 30 than 20? Tell us.
Another year wiser, that's what I say.
Yeah, it's a good way to think about it.
Yeah, and we're on prep, so couldn't spend it any better way than eating nice sourdough in the morning. Got a lovely gym session this morning.
Where are we actually training?
We've had a coffee. Gym. Ooh.
Well, put this in the sat nav in a second. So.
It's in like a warehouse. Base gym.
Base
gym Bristol is where we're going to.
It's got a nice ring to it.
And I don't think it has aircon. And it's very hot. But we're still going to have a great session.
Well, it's 9:30 now, so by the time we get there it'll be about 10 minutes. So hopefully we can get it in. I'm more worried about my cardio afterwards. For half an hour. We'll get through it. So I'm going to head off there. I'm going to round off this little vlog here. But if you guys have reached the end of the vlog, then like, subscribe, maybe drop like drop a little birthday present emoji or something.
Yeah, happy
below.
birthday, uncle. Say that.
And I shall catch you guys in the next one.